Hi, my name is Andres Quintero, and today I will tell you what is beauty. If you're into photography like I am, then most probably you're trying to achieve beauty in your photograph. Beauty may have a different meaning depending on who you ask. Everyone may have a different perspective, which makes beauty a completely subjective topic. But is it really subjective? For finding out, I use as reference the research made by Stefan Sagmeister and Jessica Walsh, Beauty. It was compiled in this book, and as well it was an exhibition in Frankfurt am Main and in Vienna. Before start to telling you about this research, I would like to tell you the meaning I found in the Cambridge Dictionary. The quality of being pleasing, especially to look at, or someone or something that give great pleasure, especially when you look at it. There is another meaning in the Cambridge Dictionary, which is the business of making people look attractive using makeup treatments, etc. But this one is not the meaning that we're gonna talk about in this video. Beauty goes beyond what works or what is pretty. According to the American philosopher Dennis Dutton, a well-done achievement could be considered beautiful, from a mathematical equation to a musical composition. Nowadays, beauty is a taboo topic, and artists avoid being cataloged with beauty. This in order not to be labeled as decorative or commercial. But it was not always like that. The first known tool was the stone axe, and even back then, hundreds of thousands of years ago, they were doing symmetrical shape axes. Most probably they could kill an animal with an asymmetrical shape axe, but a symmetrical axe probably was seen as more beautiful. In the 19th century, artists were obsessed with beauty. There was this widespread idea that true beauty could be only achieved through the arts, and that the only function of art was to create beauty. You can observe that in a lot of paintings of the time. Here is one that I find really beautiful. The Birth of Venus by the artist William Adolphe Bourgeois. The photo I made at the Musée d'Orsay doesn't really make justice to the beauty of this painting. If you ever have the opportunity to go to Paris, I really recommend to go and see it. According to the German philosopher Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel, nature can be considered beautiful, but a higher form of beauty can only be found in art, because only then there will be an intellectual interpretation of aesthetics. In my search for beauty, I made this shot of the landscape in Iceland. From my point of view, it has a unique look that I have never seen in any other place. As humans, we tend to find more beautiful an open space. This may be because in an open space, we could spot if a predator is coming. Stefan Sagmeister believes that human intervention may improve the looks that the nature offers. To show you an example, here is a photograph I made of New York City from the Rockefeller Center. Color and shape are very relevant at the moment of finding beauty into something. According to several surveys, blue was considered by most people the most beautiful color, and in the last position, brown was found the ugliest color. About shape, the circle was considered the most beautiful shape and the rectangle the ugliest shape. Then, should be something brown with a rectangular shape be considered ugly? Here is a photo I made of a brownish rectangular shaped building with nothing more than more rectangles inside, which may be considered by some people as ugly architecture. In contrast, I photographed the European Central Bank, which has a more interesting design and form complexity. It has a blue and glossy look that reflects the sky. Here are both buildings, one next to the other, so you can understand better what I mean. Beauty goes beyond functionality. Let's say, because something is very efficient, it is not necessarily something beautiful. The architect Louis Sullivan said, "Form follows function. His own form follows no function, it just is." I had the opportunity to visit the Schroeder House in Utrecht, in the Netherlands. This place was created based on the Mondrian artworks. It is a very impressive composition of planes, lines, and color. It is pretty much a masterpiece based on another masterpiece. The Schroeder house was created with open spaces that can be modified according to necessity. Schroeder even worked on the furniture of the house to match the composition. Here is, for instance, a hanging lamp that matched with the shadows, because the architect even thought about making beautiful shadows. So far, we have talked about what is beauty, some parameters like color, shape, symmetry, and going beyond functionality may be used to find beauty, as well about our masterpieces and intellectual interpretation of the nature. You can find beauty in a lot of things, and of course there are more parameters for finding beauty, which will require a continuation of this video. I will go as far to say that seeing beauty improved my mood and my perspective. In my experience, beauty produced happiness. Who will be upset surrounded by beauty? Let me know in the comments below, what do you consider beautiful? And don't forget to like the video and to subscribe to my channel to see more content like this one.